Okay. You can now pin a message at the wait. You can now pin a message to the top of your live chat for viewers to read. Click any message to pin it. Use the option. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Right. I got the flower. Turns out I didn't need to meet. I can't. I can't remember the woman's name.
Hi.
Hey there, Jared. Good to see you again. How are you? This way. Yes, this way.
Good, thanks yourself.
I'm doing good, thank you. I actually finished the Tiny Tina game today. And my god, that game is amazing.
Already.
Yeah. And I was taking my time with it too. If I wanted, I could finish the entire game in 2 days. What game? The Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I started playing it when it came out, and I just finished it. And my god, it is a beautiful game. Many laughs.
Nice.
Hey, Mr.
I completely Ghostwire Tokyo.
How is it? Ghostwire looks interesting. Also, you may notice I may have a red paint on my face with all the white. I may have found a Kratos figure that gave me the God of War face paint. I couldn't resist. I had to. I had to for my boy Kratos. We have the God of War. We have the Goddess of War.
It's Japanese version of Watch Dogs.
Oh, really? Huh. Okay. I don't quite know how to take that because I've never played Watch Dogs. I have Watch Dogs. I've got 1 and 2 right here. Never played them though. I should. Are they even co-op? They are. Okay. But I don't think you can do missions together. Go back in the stand, in the game holder. There we go.
You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
Oh, Silence is here. After I beat the crap out of his army and dropped an EMP on them.
Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly
You're
short
doing very
future
well
if
to
you
not
get
be
us
shit
inside
scared.
the
I'd be
base.
shitting bricks.
Aloy, your other
Right there.
guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing.
Okay.
Truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you?
Tilda. That's her name. Oh,
Oh, look. That
I
must
know it
be
had
a
a
little
duh
invention.
in the name.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give
Did you hear about PlayStation Plus Premium?
The what now? The PlayStation Plus Premium? Sounds expensive. It sounds expensive and it scares me. It's a fucking proton pack. It's a proton pack. Are you a Ghostbuster now? Are we going to be Ghostbusters? I'm down. Let's freaking go. We had Assassin's Creed Vault, and now we have Ghostbusters.
Oh,
I'm
no,
down.
you
Let's freaking
first.
do it. I'm gonna be a
Look at
Ghostbuster.
everyone in the control
Bwah!
room, so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want.
So there is a room I forgot to go to that had a door, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly where it is. Not that way. But oh,
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind.
Hey,
only
Regala.
cold steel.
I need to do something. I wasn't trying to come here.
And the others up there. Your squad.
Yeah.
They can hold their own. As for this base, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
Okay. You're gonna sharpen your blade?
The whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why did you do it?
Dorak, Jaroka, Makalo. And the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example.
Oof.
It was too late. I found them by the sound of their screams.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance?
I mean...
No. I wanted devastation. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust.
Lovely.
But my chief betrayed me. Betrayed the Tenakth.
I mean, they killed a good amount of you, but you killed a good amount of them. You push them back out of your area, out of your region. You push them out, back to where they came from. I think that's a victory for you.
How did Hikaru betray you?
Hikaru called on the clans to resist the Karja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them, and they fled as children before a pack of claw striders all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls. Their domain was ours for the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hikaru ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Karja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been put down when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hikaru made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tenakth.
It was an insult. No Outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Karja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the sun.
Okay.
What happened when the Karja messenger appeared before Hikaru?
A quivering priest bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids. Suddenly the Karja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down. A true Tenakth would never take a Karja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hikaru lapped up the priest's message. He showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy was just another sign of his weakness. I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned. The day you got in my way.
The day I EMP'd your ass and wiped out your team.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Silence approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with the Oseram Asera and her sons of Prometheus.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you trusted an Outlander?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed her. But she spoke with the same burning hatred for the Karja. And she offered me the chance to run them down with machines. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge. You know what I'm talking about. I bet you felt it.
I don't think so. What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Hikaru and become chief, these zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories. But because of you, my people continue to consort with the enemy. tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win. Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hikaru, failed to eliminate you. No Tenakth would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage. So show me where to bury it.
It's on an island. Big ass building. You'll know it when you see it. When I saw it from a distance,
I guess we'll both face
man,
the
I
end soon
tunnel
enough.
visioned
Ever
right
since you
towards
got
that
in my
place.
way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the 10.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out.
Can I get to the door now? While I've still got the code in my head.
It's all games on PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, Vita.
What? It's all games on PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh? Wait, so you'll be able to play like PlayStation 1 to 4? Well, from 1 to Vita. You'll be able to play games like that on like a PS5? Please say yes, because I really want to play Simpsons Hit and Run again. Is this the right place? Yes. Okay, where was the code? 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 I think it was... eight.
Yes.
No, it wasn't 8. Get in? Hell yes! I bet that's going to cost a lot more money, though.
Needs a code. Maybe there's data in the facility.
Oh, no. I think I forgot. Hold on. 9, 6, 2... Oh, my head hurts trying to remember this.
There.
Get it! Oh my god. Oh, wow. Hello.
What is this place?
So, yeah, I told the rest of the team. I was standing in the cafeteria, trying to pick out a god-awful meal cartridge when it suddenly hit me. Every school field trip, August always asked me to pack extra in his lunch pack so that he could share it with his friends. I don't know how. I was lucky enough to end up with kids so generous. And I know he'd want to share this too. So, to whoever finds this place, this was us.
Okay. Next.
The last time I spoke to Leanna, they were just about to ship out to the Pacific Front. They really believed that if they could buy us some time, it'd be worth it. That Zero Dawn would save us. But if you were listening to this, then they were right. It was worth it. Their name was Leanna Jensen. 9th Civilian Guard Brigade for Operation Enduring Victory. And they were so brave.
Operation Enduring Victory. That's too long of a name.
Do I say it now? Okay. My name is Emma Irving, and I'm 8 years old. And my favorite animal is a fox.
I love foxes
Do you
too.
have foxes in the future? I hope
Yes.
so. They're the cutest.
They are.
And super smart. Dad said we have to go underground soon, just like a fox. And then the bad robots won't get us. So, I guess this is H and G. Hi and goodbye.
That was adorable. That was adorable. Moving on.
The day I was supposed to meet my sister's new baby, a vert swooped in and a crew of masked commandos threw a bag over my head. Next thing I knew, I was being told how the world would end and given a choice. Die now, or help Zero Dawn and die later. At least Nicole, Ella, and baby Aiden will be safe in Elysium. Gave up my allotment to make sure they could stay together. I don't know if any of this will actually work. Zero Dawn, cradle-raised humans. But if it does, do better than we did, okay?
Okay. And last one.
To be honest, I don't really know what to say to the future. So I guess I'll say something to the past instead. Mom? Dad? I know you'll never hear this, but I wanted to say thank you. For all those times you dragged me along as a kid to volunteer at hot zone relief centers. You used to say, you have to pay it forward. The future will always be brighter for it. I'm trying to live up to your example. I love you. We'll be together again soon.
Well, that was interesting. Nothing down there. Well, that was actually not what I was expecting. That was not what I was expecting to find. Alright, Aloy, that's not where I needed to go. This is where I needed to go. Alright, team. Oh, god damn it. These two want to talk.
Yeah.
Man, it's...
I was thinking we could spar for a bit.
It's horrible coming in here and not seeing Vol standing here.
Might be a way to deal with my...
It hurts.
Yeah,
it hurts a lot.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them, but Silence and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope. Doesn't look like any...
Your option will cost about £150.
Fuck off. So is that like... I'm already paying like 50 something pound for the year membership. And now you've got to pay for that? That is ridiculous. So that with the membership and that you're paying 200. That is so not worth it.
So, Katala tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read.
Even if you get to play your childhood games,
They'll be getting all the fun
that
you can
price?
soon with the Zeniths.
Yikes.
Everything at moment is going up insane prices and figures.
I was hoping you'd give me an excuse to hammer his
The
sorry
prices
ass
are
to the ground.
stupid.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need. I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tenakth something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint. Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
How are you and the baby doing?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death
Why
smells
can't
of
that be one of the
something. She's more like a cold
questions?
piece of metal. Bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different. Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Aaron and I tried speaking to Sylens, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he? How's Aaron doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here.
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch Sylens in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
Oh, you may want to have to keep an eye on me too then. Because I want to Superman punch the bitch.
Did you need something?
What the fuck? You're in here? Where are you? You blending into the frickin' room.
You know, we've never played Machine Strike together.
Oh no.
Oh.
You flew? Kotalo told me. And took out Regala's machines?
Yes.
You know
I
don't
EMP'd
even
them.
know why I'm surprised. I
With
saw we
a
have
core
visitors.
of a giant
Aaron took
spider.
a weapon.
Well,
Does this mean we're
a
ready to
core
take
from
the
a
fight to
giant
the
spider.
Zeniths?
Almost. I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease.
I don't blame
know
you.
if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
But Tilda seems
You sure you're
friendly.
okay going on this mission?
And considering she said that she was a spy.
Pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were ancestors reborn. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Guess the more the merrier. Are you okay?
You know, while we're
wondering,
talking,
is it
Beta's
really
getting
safe having
tortured.
someone like Regala here? She seems
I just
angry.
realized that.
The kind of
We
mood
should
that
get a
leads to
move on.
murdering people in their sleep.
Don't worry. We're going to point that anger in the right direction. The Zeniths.
If you say so.
I hope our new guests
Continue
have
to
been
talk.
behaving.
The Sylens. He's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that.
Oof. That's
I'll
one
be
way to
ready.
put it. Okay. Kotalo. Kotalo, my man. Hi.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning.
Yeah.
I would say that I am inspired.
Sorry if I broke your arm with that EMP.
It is I.
Because it was a robot arm. Oh my god, there's a lot.
Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me, how did it feel?
Amazing.
Why? Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
You can join me. You can join me. I can teach you how to do it. I will happily teach you how to override a Sunwing. Well, we'll go on a fly together.
I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base.
Oh,
You'll need
yes.
every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say, you have more than earned my trust.
Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves. Even so, I will not question your judgment.
I mean, I wouldn't blame him for being angry about it. What she's done to them.
I have to go. But I'll
I'd
be
be
briefing everyone on the
pissed.
plan soon.
Understood.
But like the fact that he just gets, if this is what you're doing, then you've got a plan. You've got a plan. I'll just roll with it. Like, put the hatred aside and just focus on the mission. Not many people can do that.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Nope. We need to go and save Beta, because her ass is getting tortured while we were having a nice conversation downstairs.
All right, people. I need
I
you
think
up
we've
in the
let her
control
suffer
room
enough.
right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
Please.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military
Seems
facility
manners
on an
have
island
died.
to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Silences does not like this.
You too?
Oh, I didn't speak to Silence. Oh well.
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Like, seriously. Take care. I lost Vol. I don't want to lose him. I liked Vol. He died. I like Kotalo. I hope he doesn't die. Talk to your companions. Opera? Silence! I can speak with silence. God damn, I need to talk again!
There you are.
Hey! I've
Well
forgot
done,
you.
Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Oh my god.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated.
Really
and while
like
others
her
cloistered
outfit.
themselves in their own
So
fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What, like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats
Must be
can
why
cling
she's
to a
dead then.
vessel for escape.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only
Fast
real
food printing?
preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Fast food printing. Is that like you print out a picture of food and it's got that taste? You just eat the paper. Oh, that doesn't seem pleasant.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the Proving Lab after Zenith's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Zenith, not who I truly am.
What else can we expect to find in the Zenith base?
As I mentioned in the briefing, our goal will be the command center. That's where Beta and Gaia are being held. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
Mm-hmm.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit.
I
After
didn't see
hundreds of
anything.
years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but Regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
Huh, okay.
I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then.
How long have I been talking to these people? I've been talking to these people for an hour.
Thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But I see Liz's dream fulfilled.
Did not mean to do that.
A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
I've been talking to these.
Before I forget, I watered those plants for you.
Oh?
I just know they meant a lot to you, and
Let's just quickly.
You know, I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right.
Oh my fucking.
The rest of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network undetected. But you'll have to be quick, in case they do.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know. Once all this is over, will you...
I don't know. The more I think about it, if I go back, I don't even know if they'd let me keep this focus you gave me. Or what they'd do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even if I somehow were allowed to carry on my duties as a diviner, would I be willing to let the truths I've learned about the ancestors be buried away by the Board of Overseers? Would I dare challenge them and risk my family's safety? Or losing Federa?
Who's this Federa you mentioned?
She is another diviner. One of our best. We used to be rivals at the academy. I hated her guts. But apparently there's a fine line between hate and love. We became very close, and then I was assigned to the expedition. She promised she'd wait for me, no matter how long it took.
Well, that was smart of her. She won't do any better.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I do. I want you to know I'm glad you're with us.
Whatever happens, I'm great. I never thought I'd get to actually...
Come on, do I look that old? Katala will protect you inside the Zenith.
I'm not afraid. I know Katala will if we die doing so.
I'm just speed running through this now.
I need to get...
I'll be at the... May truth lead...
So, bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Okay. Fair.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it.
This
And you
Silent
came up with
Stalker
a
is
plan
actually
to
quite
defeat them by using a Tenakth
crucial because I've
army
never
and that
spoke
weapon.
with them.
And to get the Tenakth
Yet.
to fight for you, or
Never
rather
had
the
a conversation
sons
like
of
this with them.
Prometheus, armed Regala's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Why help Regala take over?
Before Regala's rebellion, Hikaru was only battling machines and fostering friendship. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a
So helping a blood...
Yes. If all Regala craved was war, against she would have
I'm
led
just
the
going
tribe into
to
battle without question.
skim through what they say.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean.
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins, on one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
You wanted me to surrender to the zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset. Thereby keeping you out of harm's way, and more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus,
Jesus
I could
Christ, this
execute my
whole
plans,
stream is just talking.
all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah. How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram, Derval, who escaped his failed assault. It was trivial to track her down, and again, she wanted to succeed where Derval...
So you promised her Regala. The Sarah would help you create a machine-writing army, and wanted to...
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
Alright, so I'll let you know when it's time to... And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you understand what kind of person... For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goal...
Yeah, I'm aware.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by...
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it... a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence. We're finally...
Never thought I'd be off on a... I can hear the drinking songs already.
Skim.
If that one's not working right, you can have one of my spare focuses, you know.
Yeah, little bugger's got some personality, that's all. You just saved my butt a couple of times now. It wouldn't feel right to leave it behind. You know, besides, it goes with my outfit.
Wouldn't want to spoil your look. Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. Vala, Ursa.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped.
I guess we never got round to it. No time like the present, though. If...
You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. Oh.
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Karja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha! And when it was Ursa's turn, the Karja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Karja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Karja noblewoman. Yeah, perfumes, veils, and all.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Karja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
I guess
I'll see you at the rendezvous.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
One more.
I hope everybody...
Aloy, nothing you do ever is. At least, now.
Thanks. Everyone here, if it weren't for Varl...
You know, there was this one night, right before Varl left with you to go to Gemini. He realized I was having trouble sleeping. To be honest, I think we both were. So, he asked me to join him in Gaia's dome. He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found back in the Zenith launch facility. We sat there, just looking at it. I thought about how Plainsong was just a speck on that great sphere. How every corner of it must be teeming with life. And any fears I had about our mission were gone. I miss him terribly.
I know. You and
He may have terrible taste in music, but he did and that ale he keeps raving about isn't half bad. I still plan on beating that stubborn face.
Try not to hurt him too bad. I should go.
Before you do.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If
Yeah.
I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So,
make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back home. Okay?
Okay, we're good. We're leaving before anything else happens. What? Oh, you motherfuck. Regala.
Here for more words, or is it time to strike?
Oh.
That I will
Wait.
Just you wait, Varl. First they can make the space lights down.
So,
I do not know everything that you have. All that remains is to follow you to the end.
thank you, Cthulhu.
You brought us together. Oh, and by the way, I was hoping now would be a good time to go back to the Tremortusk site and test my new arm before we leave on our mission.
Right.
Thank you.
Now that
A new
training time is
arm?
over, what's on your mind?
The bulwark, the cold, and how we need another miracle.
I'll try not to let you down.
I know you will.
We didn't really get to talk about what happened.
There was nothing more to say. If he were to Noct, Varl's bravery would have earned him sacred burial at the Grove, among the most distinguished of our tribe's warriors. His deeds were worthy of the Ten. When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin, so that it may live on.
I'm sure he'd be honored.
Aw. That's actually
I'll see you soon then.
lovely.
It will be my honor.
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through. Yeah.
I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally. She couldn't wait to take. I'm hoping.
Good luck with that.
Oh.
I've got to go.
I guess there's no training for the new arm. Now we take the fight to the Zeniths. Oh, that was an ow. Oh, that crack. We have had a good chat. Now, if you proceed past this point, you will be locked into singularity, and the open world will be unavailable for the duration of the quest. Let's do it. Hang on. There we go, fixed.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Oh, God. This is going to be hectic.
Where are the others?
Not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
I have the high ground.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy.
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Tilda.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Sure, let me just loot all these.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Acid will eat right through that metal.
I can't override them.
It's here when you want it. Plasma! Hit it with plasma!
Plasma, huh?
Don't get that stuff on you. Yeah, I think we got it.
I think you're right.
Good shout.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
Find anything?
Yeah.
Decent loot, that's what I found. Now where are we going? Hello. Is that a stone bed? Thunderjaw? Damn.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Hmm. I'm jealous that Erend gets to carry the Ghostbusters pack on him. I want to carry the Ghostbusters pack.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose. Well, I'll just leave it here then. Bottoms up. Get clear of the blast. And now's a good time to hit it with plasma.
Oh, that was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Any good loot?
A little.
Decent gear, I suppose.
Tired yet?
Yep. Yeah! Clear those weeds.
We're through.
These Spectres are good sport!
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
Pick it up if you need it. Live long, kill your enemy.
Gotta follow up while that acid's working.
And now's a good time to hit it with plasma.
Over here, you!
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbird. But I guess, that dead one's handy enough. Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of a whole world?
Oh yeah. Good times.
Easier times.
More Spectres. I'll attack when you do. Grab it if you need it. It's not fear, but it'll do.
Test.
Whoa! Look at that thing fizzing away. Aloy, can you hit this thing with acid? Let's get the last one.
I think that's all of them. Here, at least. Let's push on.
Cheers.
What do you get?
Just some parts.
Very good parts. Like, my god. Very good parts.
Here, up this rock. We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
Oh wow, that's really how far we gotta go.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You alright?
Sort of. How many Spectres do the Zeniths have?
Too many.
More than we want to fight at once, that's for
Got
sure.
it. Use acid to corrode it.
Come on, up the slab.
I did. Acid weakened it. And then I used this. But then again, I suppose I could use...
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Looks like the others have things under control.
I'm not allowed up.
You shoot like a new Taru, Aloy!
Ready to go on?
They even killed Batman? They killed Batman's bat. Robot bat.
Alpha and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on, come on.
What is that?
Hell yes.
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now it can crank out machines to its heart's content.
Machines that are on our side. I love this.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Can I take some shots from here? Like, help our robot friends?
As clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it
that
once,
doesn't work.
we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. With the Apollo database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all
Big
this
Rock might give us a
climbing.
bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
That's his regret, that we gotta do all this climbing. You do not hurt my friend. You little bitch.
It's here when you want it. Here we go. And another one down.
I guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy.
Look at those
Oh, we got ourselves a bonfire.
Didn't hit it. Didn't hit it.
Use acid. Corroded. Hey, you want to fight the Vanguard?
Oh my god.
Hey, you wishing you picked another fight yet? Smash! Come on, let's cross over.
Fighting specters is fun.
This way.
Big jump.
Not really.
To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
I'm coming. I'm looting as fast as I can. Is it raining again? Weather can't make its mind up. It's raining, sunny, raining, sunny. I think it's having a meeting. I think the clouds are having a meeting to see should it rain or should it be cloudy. Of sunny. It actually can't make its mind up right now.
By the blood of the
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
Over here,
Plasma. Hit it with plasma.
Hey. I saw you fly down here. I'm gonna take this. Hey, Silence. Everyone's coming here.
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
God fucking damn it. I decide to pick up a gun and take it with me, and I gotta fucking leave it behind. Every time.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! Ah!
Oh no.
This is the death I was promised. Go!
May Regala return peacefully to the cycle.
Please. She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms, not as your puppet.
Oblivion draws no such distinctions.
That's cold. Are you sure you're not a Zenith?
Aloy, it's been intense, but Katalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
You are very pixely. Test. Nope. Am I actually gonna finish this game today? Hey guys.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Silence. Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us. Face it. You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Yes. Yes, you are. Oh, now you run away? Get fucked.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be
And
able
go
to
after
take
him.
and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Don't stop unless necessary.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
There you go.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, we're... Run! Die, my seed, filth!
All of you just look after each other, I'll be fine.
As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network!
Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
You don't have a shield, my friend.
We got some unfinished business, little girl. I don't need a shield to take you out.
Are you sure
Trust
about
me. You're gonna wish you had one.
that? Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Whoa. I can't let him catch me.
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find
No
my way in there.
need. I nearly one-shot him with a headshot. What the fuck was that?
I almost forgot.
What was that in the background?
To hurt.
Yes. It's not me doing it, but
Now we're having fun, right?
still satisfying.
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister.
Give me a minute.
I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
Had to be done. Had to be done. It had to be done. He got slapped. Pop. Shot him in. I think I shot him in the groin.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have him.
I find it funny that he is running like a coward. He was talking all smack. Thought he was all that.
Aaron, is everyone alright down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning
I
up the
just
last few
completely bypassed
What about
that
the
bit.
Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, technically, I'm the one who kicked his ass. Zoe was the one who stabbed him in the back.
You there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here?
Nemesis?
Maybe Beta can help me figure it out.
Yeah, last time I heard of Nemesis, that was Resident Evil. So they're right to be afraid of it. If someone told me that they're going to unleash Nemesis, I'd leave. I would just give up. I would go, nah. No, Nemesis, you win. You win. I'm not going to fight that monster. Help! Help!
I'm coming, Beta.
Yep, and I'm looting along the way. Hope you don't mind. I'm kind of a loot whore. If there's loot, I want it.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files. Anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. Systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are... astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
Okay. I take it Tilda found you. Yep. Your ass is dead.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith.
Ow.
Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
Huh?
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
I've heard that before.
You are nimble. Okay.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
Need to hit it while it's covered in acid. I better scan that thing first.
Sure.
I gotta get through all that armor before I can do some damage.
Damn it. I didn't get to loot it in time. So, wanna try that one again?
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
Her ass got bombed. Tilda? I wasn't planning on killing you. I just wanted to destroy that thing you had. Whoops.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith's shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
That's a sick shuttle.
Found her.
That's sick.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
Is he really going to be on his own?
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Can we give him a copy of Gaia? Like the full version? Because if he goes out, he's got nothing to live. Come back. Please, come back. I hate you, but I don't want you on your own.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
Oh?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all the help you can get.
Get in, Silence. You're redeeming.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I could do with one.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
This isn't the end. Don't you dare give it this end. What? No.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle.
Regala.
The ingenuity to solve any problem.
Hell yeah.
The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
What ending is that? An ending where he just says, "Oh, we're all going to die, by the way." That thing that's coming towards the planet, that's just gonna kill us all, but there's nothing we can do about it. And so, in reality, all of this was for freaking nothing. All of this was useless. Everything we've just been through was just for nothing. If we're all going to die by that thing. That's an unsatisfying ending. The battle at the end was fun, where the robots all fight each other and you kill Eric and fight the Zeniths. And where the Zeniths get slaughtered by the other machines. That was brilliant. That was fun. I still can't get over that ending, man. But that's just something that's going to bug me for the rest of the week. Man, but this song though, it's bloody wonderful. And I like how, like, when it flies towards them, they just dissolve, and you fly through the particles from it. That's quite cool. Skip. Discovered Nemesis. Put an end to the Zenith threat and discover Nemesis. Yes, congratulations on defeating the far Zenith threat. You are now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. Huh. It's all done. All donezoed.
Elizabeth had a dream for this world.
So I've completed the Tiny Tina game.
Didn't go as planned.
The Tiny Tina's
There are still
Wonderlands.
dangers ahead.
Completed it.
Maybe the
And now I've
biggest yet.
completed this.
But after
Completed
what
2
Renee
games
and
in
I
one day.
accomplished,
That's a win.
I have hope. We'll fight for Elizabeth's dream. Together. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always. With Regala out of the way, Hikaru and Tanakh, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that is not a battle I am going to win.
That was a hell of a battle, gotta say. Hell of a battle. I kind of slapped Tilda, though. She picks a fight, I go, no. Acid, arrow, slap.
Focus. It's Varl's.
I didn't mean to kill her,
I
though.
used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away. Maybe one day, I'll head back to the Sacred Lands and see Sona again. Tell her what her son accomplished. And how brave he was.
I do want to go back. I do want to go back to that. I do want to go home. Well, I'm really glad Silence stayed. I'm glad he stayed. I would have felt quite bad if he was on his own in space. And plus, I think he would have died up there because no food, water, no life. Hey, Gaia.
Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need.
Well, I'm done. This game was really fun. At the start of the game, angered me. The game stressed me out all the way. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't think it was this one. No. I think it was here. It annoyed me up to here. Then again, I was very weak and I didn't really focus on gear. I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and I started getting overwhelmed and it annoyed me. But then after I sorted my gear out, I was slapping. And this game was actually really fun. I liked it. Ending was a bit of a letdown. I feel like something could have been done about Nemesis. Because if it's after the Zenith, send the thing that Nemesis is after, send that away. Just send it away. And that thing will follow it. That would have been something. So hopefully we actually get something that we get something that's about Nemesis and how we can deal with it, because Silence was looking at it when
Wouldn't mind the snow if it wasn't so hard to see through.
I see you. There's someone in Arrowhand who's been looking for you, champion. Goes by the name of Moralo. Sounded like he had something important to discuss.
I'll try to stop by Arrowhand when I can, then.
Keep your eyes open out there, soldier.
Okay. But yeah, Silence was looking at Nemesis. So maybe he was trying to figure something out. So hopefully we can get something that talks about, well, that is around, that focuses, that's the word I was looking for, that focuses around Nemesis and how we can stop it. I hope we get something like that.
Of the Nora. You honor us with your presence. She who has found the wings of the Ten.
No need for ceremony, Chaplain.
Very well. May I ask what brings you here?
Just checking up on Arrowhand.
Draka's death didn't go over well, but Yara has been true to her word. Water rations have flowed steadily in. I'll keep watch here until someone emerges to take Draka's place.
Looks like it's in good hands, then. I should get going.
May the Ten guide your way.
Your actions meant more than just Regala's defeat.
You said something about rewarding me? You don't have to. Regala had to be stopped.
That battle was almost the end of me and my partner Sosek. During the fighting, I was surrounded by rebels just as I saw a machine about to strike him down. Then your bomb fell from the sky and he was saved. We all were. I can't properly repay you for what you did, but I can offer you something.
You really don't need
All
to.
of you being alive
is payment enough for anyone
a reward enough.
But Greenshine will buy more blades. I discovered a cache of it inside a cave on a mountain to the southwest of here, right at the edge of the desert. It's guarded by machines, but if you can fly in and bomb them as you did in the battle, you can claim the green shine for yourself.
I might give it a try. Do you want me to bring some back to you?
No, it's for you, all of it. The least I can give you for saving Sosek's life. I only wish I could be there to see you swoop from the sky and claim it.
A cache of green shine could come in handy.
Good.
Sounds like I'll have to fly up there. And a bomb from a Horus would make dealing with those machines a lot easier.
Alright. Sonny?
Showing off is a waste of energy.
We got somewhere to go.
Don't want to startle anyone. Better land. So now I can fly up that mountain. But maybe I should follow that Tanoch's advice and get a bomb first. There's a Horus just southwest
Of course
of
I'm
the
gonna
Osterman
grab a
Vegas.
bomb.
That should have a bomb.
What is that? I'm just looking out the window and it's like orange mist in the distance. That's weird.
I can't stay up here. Gotta fly lower.
Oh, it's an apex. Apex Slitherfang. That would be nice to just drop on it. Oh, go into a freaking spider thing.
There's the Horus. Time to pick up a bomb.
Alright, so this is called Horus. Metal Devil sounds better. All right. Gonna drop a bomb. Oh, the orange mist is gone. It's now just grey. Let's go over the mountain range. Okay, what have we got?
Machines.
Let's actually get a
Must be
good...
the spot Moralo told me about. This bomb should come in handy. Should make things easier. Gotta finish off those machines and pick up that green shine. Mountain's clear of machines. Time to find that green shine. I can grab this from my stash later.
You should be able to, like, just collect this whole thing instead of having to break it and then it explodes and flies all over the place. You should be able to just collect it. But also, like, it can also break and fly everywhere if it's accidentally hit. Just think that would take much less. Well, that would take much less time than what it's doing.
There's the cache. I just need to get past those vines.
Alright, gotta get past the flower. Alright, I'll beat the crap out of the flower in a minute. We got more loot. We got more lovely looties to go through. Wonderful. Wonderful. You did well, Sonny, dropping the bomb. I was hoping that the bomb would bounce, but it kind of stuck to one single area. I mean, practice. Practice makes perfect.
Why does this feel too easy? I thought this was too easy. Uh-oh, this is gonna be tough.
About that!
I hope that's all the machines I have to deal with.
Attacking me was your worst decision. We got a gun? That's so cool. That's so cool.
Green shine now.
Man, what I wouldn't give to just put those guns on a mount.
It was nice of that Zenith soldier to point me this way. I wasn't looking for thanks, but I'll take it.
How did he even know this was here? That's my question. How did you know this place was here? If it was this high up and it could only be accessed via the sun wings. Yeah, I refuse to do the enduring. Alright, Sonny. Alright. This was nice. I'm glad I get to actually fly on one of these. This makes me happy. Oh my god, that is high. Oh, that's here. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm gonna end it here. So I guess now, the only game I'm streaming is Assassin's Creed. It actually gives me a reason to play it now. I literally put Assassin's Creed Valhalla to the side when this and the Tiny Tina game came out. I was like, oh, Assassin's Creed, just back off a little bit. I'm sticking with these games. I mean, I didn't stream the Tina's game yet. I will stream it though. But I kind of want to have a break from the Tina game because I have been binging the crap out of it. And I don't want to get burnt out. I'm surprised I didn't get burnt out from this game. I nearly had my moments though. Nearly had my moments. But thank you everyone for coming to watch. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. And let me know in the comments on what game you'd like me to play, and I will look into that. Or if you have any idea on what game you'd like me and my friends to play, please let me know in the comments as well. And I wish all of you a good day. Bye everyone.